Everyone in this room will face cancer at some point. Your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter, brother, sister, or a friend. In my case, it was me. I'm Gerda. I have cancer. Colon cancer. Palliative cancer. Yeah, cancer. The chemotherapy makes you weak and tired. You had to give up the work you were so passionate about. You used to go out often. Now you're often stuck at home. Luckily, family and friends still come to visit. They bring flowers. They ask how you're doing. They engage in everyday small talk. But honestly, what do you say to someone who only has a short time left to live? After a while, people visit less and less. Loneliness creeps in. Loneliness is the disease you get on top of cancer. When I got my diagnosis, it was a heavy blow to me and my family. Tears, sadness, desperation. And yet, we found a way to bring light to the darkness. We found something joyful, something that brings people together. And that's why I'm here today, to show you how you can do the same. My story started 1 year ago. Everything was going well back then. The treatment for colon cancer had been completed for 3 years. The cancer hadn't spread. Every 3 months I went to the hospital for a checkup. Life felt stable. The day before the next checkup, I ran into my son's neighbor, Gerda. Her studio, where she paints, overlooks the communal garden. I told her I was really nervous about my checkup. She recommended that I joined her at the painting academy. That sounded like a wonderful idea. But I told her I was too busy with work. Well, you can always come to my place and paint, she said. I thanked her, and I didn't think much more about it. The next day, I went for what I thought was just another routine checkup. Bad news. The cancer had spread. I had to start chemotherapy again. I didn't know what to do with my grief. Then I remembered Gerda's offer from the day before. I gave her a call, and a few days later, I stepped into her studio. There was a canvas on an easel, tubes of paint, brushes, and a cup of hot tea waiting for me. Go ahead, Gerda said. Just paint. There's nothing you can do wrong. A deep calm settled over me. I have no artistic training, nor do I have natural talent for painting. But this studio, filled with art supplies and Gerda's hospitality, felt like a warm bath to me. This experience inspired me. I set up a painting room in our house. A large table, a bright yellow tablecloth, brushes, paint, canvases, and 4 welcoming chairs. Now, when friends and family visit, it's not just to ask how I'm doing, discuss medical symptoms, or worry about what to talk about. Instead, they bring a tube of paint, a brush, snacks to share while we paint. It's a lot of fun. We laugh at each other's bad painting skills. We make a mess of the painting tubes. We talk about our favorite music. We even dance to that music. It reduces stress. And it keeps loneliness at bay. But what if I'm not into painting? You might be wondering. Don't worry. It isn't about creating great works of art. It's about making space for joy and connection. If you want to create such a space, here's what I've learned. By placing a few conversation starters in the room, you can encourage light-hearted discussion and spark inspiration for painting. For example, I have some absurd artworks in my space, but you can choose anything that reflects your personality. By keeping some examples nearby, you can show people all the different things you can paint beside canvas, like a Christmas card, bookmarks, or a notebook. But what if you have no space to turn a whole room into a painting studio? That's okay. A simple box filled with art supplies does the trick. It's easy to store and easy to take with you. Just place it on the table, open it, and start creating. In fact, a friend of mine did just that. Her niece, who has a brain tumor, can hardly speak and has limited motor skills. After hearing about my painting studio, my friend decided to bring her a box full of art supplies. And look, her niece was still able to paint. It's not a Picasso, but a creation that was entirely her own. A joyful memory they will always treasure. Today, I invite you to do the same, to bring joy to life's most difficult times, for the vulnerable people you love, and for yourself. One way to do this is creating a warm, inviting space for creativity, just like I did. It might be painting. It might be Lego, music, or drawing. The activity itself doesn't matter. What matters is a room for joy and connection. Because that's what stops the secret, ugliest part of cancer. Loneliness. Thank you.